hair, just like I figured. It's really a shame, but we gotta do this review for you guys, but to keep it honest, right? I'm gonna wait for some people to show up. Annabelle, we, she's not broken, don't worry. She makes that noise. It's okay. It's just cheap. We got a lot to say about this girl for $100. This is we're gonna snatch her wig off and everything in this video. It's gonna be so much fun. So I hope you guys are ready for this. Oh, we're gonna wait for some people to show up. She's basically a big old stuffed animal. You know, it's great. I think she's awesome, but her wig is horrendous. The body's iffy. The hair is just, I think the hair is probably the worst part about this doll. I'm gonna just be very, very critical in this review. I'm gonna show you the Trick or Treat Studios probably at the end of this video, because there's no way to actually do like a comparison video because these things are so huge and so crazy. And I'm hoping that people will show up. That way we can get started. So, oh, this is funny, yeah. Yeah, this is I took her hair down because if you like me, you want to see how bald she is. She's bald. I was so surprised though for $100, dude. She has no hair and she looks like she's got a full thing hair. I'm gonna snatch her wig off and everything. It's gonna be fun. So they hot glued the hair on her scalp, which is no big deal. I bought her another wig from Amazon already because like the wig that they provide for her is not full enough for me. It did come with red ribbons hot glued to the bottom of her plait. Her bottom of her braid was hot glued hair. So rubber band and just hot glued together like a Halloween $50 cheap decoration. What's the head made out of? No, it's plastic. So I got a lot to say about this. I'm gonna snatch her wig and everything. It's gonna be crazy. So she reminds me a lot of the Trick or Treat Studios Annabelle. I mean, she's pretty much like a cheap knockoff of that thing, just the design of it and everything in general. She is plastic from, let's see, here to here. So here to here, it's plastic. The head does not pivot or turn in any way. It's like frozen in that position. And she has chicken wire running. It's like a stuffed animal connected to her plastic bust, and it's like chicken wire. There goes her wig. She snatched. That's funny. But like she's got chicken wire and then it's like a stuffed animal body, right? It's weird. It's a very, very strange design. So she's got a stuffed animal body underneath here and here. They do have chicken wire underneath here. Yeah, she's really, you hear that? So she's got chicken wire and you can pose her little arms, but the wire in the inside is hitting the plastic thing right here. So it's not really attached. I don't know. It's weird. It's a situation, you know. So you could pose it, but her hands make a clinging noise because the chicken wire is hitting the inside of it. So it's made very cheap. Like it's not. It's plastic. This is even thinner plastic than her head is. So just imagine putting this in the attic. You should have been, it should have been jointed. For $100, especially coming from Spirit Halloween, it's meant for a decoration and it's not made very well. It really isn't. I was very, very surprised. She's got a stuffed animal body, but she doesn't even stand up. That's the worst part about it. So this is her gown. It's like fake taffeta, you know, imitation taffeta. Very much plasticky, you know, really. I don't know how to explain it. It's very, very cheaply made, you guys. Very, very cheaply made. I was very, very surprised. Her dress does come fully on Velcro. I guess I could show that to you. So this comes off. This is actually really nice. It's made nice for some reason. The wig is just the most horrendous part. So we're gonna get her all nice and undressed for you guys so you guys can see. It's like a clear, I want you guys to see this. So this is what you're buying for $100. It's a clear body with plush attachments right here. And this is like glued on foam right here. So this is like a clear bust right here. This whole top. They have glued on styrofoam for some reason. I don't know. I guess it's because maybe so the Velcro doesn't get snatched away. I don't know. And then underneath her dress, just like if you have the Trick or Treat Studios, I thought Annabelle had some kind of necklace. I don't think she does, not in the movie. Yeah, she's got a flower. This is her bust. So her bottom is a stuffed animal, which is decent. You know, I'm okay with this because it'll last a lot longer than just having a plain stuff. If this was all vinyl, I could imagine it breaking within like a year, especially putting this thing in the attic. So I feel like it's just a really, really thick, plush stuffed animal, which is really nice. Plasticky. She does have chicken wire in the inside, but I would be afraid to bend it because I'm sure you could sit her down in a chair if you want to. She does have posable chicken wire, so if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. She is able to sit down, so don't worry about that. They have chicken wire on the inside. If you bend her, she will pose, so don't worry about that. So you can sit her in a little chair. She could be all creepy and stuff. I think she looks a little bit more clownish without the wig, honestly. So we bought her a wig from Amazon, which is like a cosplay type wig. That's a lot thicker and a lot nicer. And the wig was just, it was just like so thin. I want to show you how thin the wig is, how bad it is. I just want to show you this, you guys. This is a very, very budget prop. This is not $100 worth, $100, maybe 50. I can understand maybe paying 50 for this, but not $100. This is ridiculous, ridiculous. It doesn't pose or anything like that. Like you're paying for a plastic milk jug, basically. I don't know how else to explain it. It's too expensive for what you're actually getting. Oh yes, I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna redo it a little bit and make it my own because they didn't do a good enough job. I like to redo my decorations, as you have seen. My little vampire hanging thing. I like to take Halloween decorations and actually redo them and make them better. Like, since she was only $100, I'm definitely gonna gouge her with blood. She's gonna have dripping blood. She's gonna look like Carrie or something like that by the time I'm finished with her. So I will be redoing this prop for Halloween time, so she'll be good to go. I like to redo my Halloween decorations. Usually I buy cheap decorations and redo them, but this is expensive. I'm not gonna return it because her wig is just like, they have barely any glue. Do you see any hot glue holding her wig on? It was just barely there. You could buy a wig from Amazon. It's not that expensive. She does not stand. That's the thing too. Like, that's the kind of irritating thing. Like, she's not bottom heavy, so any little gust of wind will just blow her right over. They have no doll stand for this thing, and it's just like, I don't know. She's got a lot of things that you got to think about. Like, if you really want an Annabelle doll, get it, because it's a lot cheaper than paying $600 or $500 for a Trick or Treat Studios version. I mean, it's not the best quality, but if you really want a Trick or Treat Studios Annabelle, get this one instead of the $600 one, because her cheeks aren't red enough. She looks like a clown almost. I don't know how to explain it. She's very clownish looking. Like the way that they did her makeup, you could see it more better without the wig. I've seen a lot of people review her, but they never actually snatched her wig and just was like showing you the face. But this is her face. It looks a little strange. It's painted on, but you can do little touch-ups if you're a good painter, and you can make it look more creepy and more like black lines, and it just make it look a lot more creepier than she is right now. Her hands have no detail. They're just plain mannequin hands. They're nothing special. It just looks like mannequin hands. It doesn't look like anything. Like, she needs a little blood. She needs like detail. Like, I'm gonna show you the Trick or Treat Studios one in a few minutes, so don't worry. You can kind of see the similarities where they were going with this one versus the Trick or Treat Studios one, because the Trick or Treat Studios one has a plush body too, believe it or not. So the Trick or Treat Studios one looks just like this. Look at the red when she is done. You'll see how her cheeks should be. You can do it. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. I'm just gonna redo her a little bit. I feel like she needs to be redone. The wig is probably the worst part. I mean, it literally, they had like short pieces sticking out, because what it is it's parted down the middle. That's fine and everything. It's braided, but then in the middle it's bald. So she has no hair in the middle. It's just a perimeter and a couple of tracks. And the tracks are so short that they're sticking out of the wig. So it doesn't look nice at all. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Just be in mind that this is a $100 doll. She needs to be antiqued. Yeah, I would say the same thing, honestly. I'm keeping the wig right now. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but this is the wig that you're getting with Annabelle. So this is the part right here that I'm showing you, the part line. And this is what's in the middle of the wig. This is what you're getting in the middle. See? There's no hair. It's just basically, let me just kind of separate a little bit. So this is what you're getting. This is the amount of hair that's in the middle of the wig. This is it right here. This little short fillers. And when you braid it, it sticks out of the top of the wig, so it looks horrendous. Look, this is all the hair that they're giving you. This is it. Okay. It's just not good quality, you guys. They're just, for $100, I would have expected a lot better. I mean, the wig is kind of like Halloween wiggy, which kind of what I was expecting, you know. And then like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like they got these little pieces like this just sticking out of the wig. So when you braid it or whatever, when it's in a braid, all these little pieces and short fillers that they use is gonna stick out of the wig. It came just like that with little short pieces just sticking out everywhere. I don't know. Like if you're not really too particular about the hair, I mean it's decent. It's a decent costume wig. It's just not it. I don't know. I tried to like comb it and everything. I was able to brush it out, but it did have a lot of shed hair in it because it's a costume wig. But I just wanted it to look nice, you know. And then on the back part right here, you can kind of see it's just like it's horrendous quality, you guys. So that's why I bought our cosplay wig. When I get her new wig and I'm gonna take photos and you're gonna see the difference. It looks just like pretty much like the photo on Spirit Halloween. You basically, but it's like I don't know how to explain it, you guys. It's like crazy. Like the hair's braided and you see all these little pieces that's just sticking out. It's really bad. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you're a wig person and you can glue more hair onto the actual wig itself, that would probably help. But it's just like it's bald. Like they have big old holes where hair should be that it's not there. You know. It's just not. It's not nice at all, in general. I wish it would have been made a lot better. She's basically a big old milk jug. That's all I can tell you. It's imitation satin, taffeta, whatever this is. You hear that? That's the sound of the wire in the inside slapping the plastic can because they had nothing in the inside, no padding in the inside, so it's just slapping the plastic can, which I would not recommend putting this in the attic either because it will disintegrate. The first thing that's going to go is the hands. I mean, it is like a plush. They bothered to like zip tie it right here, so it is a stuffed animal zip tie thing right here, but they have no stuffing in the inside, so it's like clinging. You need to get one of those wooden cabinets with glass for her. That would be a good idea. I think that would be an awesome idea if you get a wooden cabinet. And since she's got like the bendy wire legs, you could pose her sitting down, you know, and she'd be kind of cool. And you can antique the dress and just make her look really gruesome and kind of crazy looking. I've heard that you can antique a dress by tea staining. So it's like you take a tea bag and you boil some tea in with a little bag and you dip the gown in there and it stains the dress and it ages it. So that would be a good idea for you guys. Just aging the dress is tea staining. You could just take a little tea bag, you boil some water, then you dip the gown in there, but you don't wash the gown. You gotta just let it hang dry or whatever. And it's gonna dye all of this white fabric. It's gonna dye it more of an aged look than what's going on right now. She does come with her flower. I did order her another wig because I didn't like the one that it came with. It's shorter. It goes about like right here. And the one that was originally on her was about right here, and it's not proportional with her body either. And the one that I ordered definitely is a lot thicker and doesn't have any short fillers, so it will flow and look more realistic. I think, in my opinion, it'll look more like the doll. It's gonna look like the Trick or Treat Studios version. Glue on some lashes also. You think so? Yeah, she needs something. I'm gonna show you the Trick or Treat Studios one in like about 2 minutes. Just so you could see what they did versus what these people did. And you could see like it's a knockoff of that one definitely. Like, because the Trick or Treat Studios literally has the same type of body. It's a stuffed animal. But you could feel it like it's cotton. And the Trick or Treat Studios version is more like a memory foam mattress. And it has steel in the inside versus this aluminum chicken wire stuff that's going to pop or break if you bend it too many times. That has actual surgical steel, they say. So they say, and it's a little bit better made. It is better made, but it's like, I don't know. Like I didn't have to do anything to the Trick or Treat Studios version because they did all the details already. So I thought that was pretty cool. So if you're ready for that, let me know in the comments down below. And when I get her new wig, and I'll post it on the community tab, and you guys will be able to see it. You know, the thing is, I don't know what I'm doing with the wig. Yeah, the movie doll has had big, thick lashes. Yeah, maybe so. She's got them on there, but it's like it's barely there. Like it's not really recognizable. It's there, but it's very faint. Yeah, that would be a cool idea. I want to redo her. I have a lot of things that has to be done to her to make her look right. because she's not right. I know a lot of people are just kind of leaving her as is because she was $100. It's crazy, but I mean, a lot of people are just kind of leaving her as is. They're not really taking her apart and looking at her and looking how she's made, especially the wig. Though I haven't seen one person take the wig and show you how bald this thing is. Really, I kind of think it should have been posable. That would have been nice, like the head at least. It's that. It's a little bit thicker than a milk jug. This is like a milk jug right here. This is really thin plastic right here. In the movie, they aren't painted on. They're like real lashes glued on. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little TLC with her. I think definitely. Yeah, I can show you the differences. This is the Trick or Treat Studios version. If she doesn't knock everybody over, oh god, you're gonna see the difference. Okay, this is the Trick or Treat Studios version. See, this one doesn't even have lashes neither. Look at this version. How different. You'll have to look. Yeah, for looking good. Yeah, I think so too. The Trick or Treat Studios version is way better. I think. You could see the difference, like what they were going for. This looks a little bit more movie accurate, right? I think so. This is kind of what I'm expecting to come in from Amazon, something similar to this, because this is a cosplay wig. It's very soft. This is her original wig. I think something like this will come in from Amazon, maybe with different ribbons, but it'll be pretty much the same thing, and it'll be the same length, so it'll be a little bit nicer. They have a lot of aging and stuff on the dress. You can see it looks dirty and disintegrated, and it's a little bit more of a nicer, flowier fabric. Look at the difference. The arms are nice and solid. They're thick too. Look at the detail on the hands. Let's see. I think it's this one. Yeah, they have blood stuff on the hands. They look like they used kind of the same mold in my opinion. I don't know. This is her little ribbon thing. This is sewn on. The gown's actually zippered. It's not like a Velcro closure. You can see it's got like a little zipper. And it's made out of a memory foam, which is really awesome. It's made out of basically the same thing as the other one, which I don't like. The only thing that's a little bit weird about this Trick or Treat Studios version, it's kind of made the same way. You know, it's a plush body. It's a mannequin from about, let's see, here to here is the mannequin part, here to here, okay? And the rest is just a memory foam. That one is way better. I wonder if they had the lashes. I don't know. Yeah, she is a lot more detailed. You could see how much more creepy she is up close. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, she has no lashes either. Her lashes are painted on just like the other one. So, and her dress is a lot more chiffony, like really nice. Just flowy fabric, very, very soft. And she is posable. Her arms and legs are both posable, so you can sit her down, stand her up. But she's kind of expensive, so this is not something that you want to put outside. But the $100 one would be a good option to redo and put outside. This one was a couple of $100, maybe. Four or 500. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for, but trickortreatstudios.com has a monthly thing. So if you do order her, you can pay it monthly or weekly or whatever. They set you up on a payment plan, and you can pay monthly or whatever. That way you can. I know she's not a limited edition. That's what I did with her. I bought her, but I paid like weekly or whatever, a little bit each month till it got paid off, kind of like a credit card a little bit. And you can pay her off a little bit at a time. That way you don't have to come out with the pocket money all at one time. You can get you a really nice, cool prop. I think they have Annabelle. They have Annabelle. They have Chucky. They have Tiffany. They have the dude on the bike, the Saw Man, and it's a lot of crazy like horror stuff, horror related dolls and things like that. I wanted Annabelle, so that's the one that I got. I thought she's pretty cool. I think she's awesome. I won't buy anything more from them, I don't think, not unless they make like a Megan in the future. They may make Megan, like everybody wants that Megan doll. Honestly, I think they're going to do something like that in the future, but right now they're just doing like Annabelle and Chucky. I feel like they're going to make Megan. I don't know why, but I have this feeling that they're going to do that. Maybe not like a life-size version, maybe like a miniature version like Annabelle. But I don't know. We're going to see what they're going to come up with. I feel like they're going to do it. I like the head joint on her here. I think it moves. Yeah, see, she moves. See that? This is what I was talking about with the Spirit Halloween one. You could pose her arms and everything. You could pose her legs. They have a pivot part right here. You can feel it. Where you're supposed to pose her arms at, like they kind of give you a guide almost, you know. So you can sit her down in a chair, stand her up, and this is the ribbon's really nice. It's like a like a velvet ribbon, like a real ribbon, really nice. This is just a regular, if you owned a cosplay wig, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a cosplay wig. It's very, very soft, and I think I got something like this from Amazon, so hopefully the Amazon one will look just as good as this one does. And I'm going to redo the one from Spirit Halloween. I'm going to put Dawn's, she's going to be covered in blood. I'm telling you, she's going to be so scary. The kids are not going to want to come up to her. She's going to look better than a real thing, honestly, I think. This is a great doll. I own Tip. Who else I own? I got the doll from Twilight. The Twilight Zone. Talking Tina too. If you want to see her, let me know, and I'll pull her up too. I got that Talking Tina from them too, because they sell all kind of strange things too. You're decorating outside this year? I don't know. It depends on whether my fiance comes down or not. This is the thing. Like, if he don't come down here by the time Halloween comes, I'm not doing it. But he's into decorating Christmas and Halloween. He likes doing all that stuff. I used to be into that. I don't know. It's just too much work doing it by yourself, you know? It's better with two people. That way two people can enjoy it. But if it's just you ain't got no kids, and you're not doing it for anybody else but yourself, it's kind of boring. But he wants to do a decoration for Halloween. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If he comes down in time, I think we're going to do it definitely. Probably not going to put the expensive stuff out, but like the Annabelle that I'm going to redo, and we're going to make a little scary haunt and stuff like that. I think that would be really cute. But the problem is, for one thing, nobody comes down our street. Like, it's a busy street that people pass by, but nobody ever like stops here for trick-or-treating. So, and then we go by my sister's every year for Halloween time. So I don't know. We definitely gonna have to see what happens. Like, I'd love to have a party for like Halloween, because there'd be no trick-or-treaters, but it'd be like an adult party, and it'd be fun, you know, because there wouldn't be no kids running around. It'd be just be fun, you know, adults drinking and just having a good time. I think that would be a really nice party, because it'd be Halloween. This depends on what day it falls on this year too. If it falls on a Sunday, ain't nobody gonna be celebrating. So I don't even know what I'm dressing up as. I have no idea what I'm doing for Halloween this year, but hopefully it'll be soon. Yeah. Well, we got two people viewing us right now. We got Simon and somebody else. I don't know who else is viewing me right now. You can leave comments down below what other person that's watching me right now. So I think this is gonna be a really cool thing. It's gonna be a little project. It's on a Tuesday. Oh my God, it's terrible. Oh, that's gonna be hard on people. Like, Tuesday, it's like a middle of a work week. Like, you go in Halloween and then the next day you go to work. It's like, what is going on? You know, that's crazy. I missed when Halloween was on a Saturday, but yeah, I'm kind of glad that I'm able to completely remove her dress so I can tea stain it and antique it and just cover her with. I have a color called Crimson Red that I used on the vampire, which I think I'm gonna use on this girl too. Thanks for doing the review. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys before. I would honestly wait till if you can get her on clearance or like a discounted price. I wouldn't pay $100 after knowing how she was made. I'd maybe pay $50. I mean, she's not worth $100 to me. It's just not the way it's constructed and made. It's like rickety. No, for $100, I want some cushion inside of her hand where the pipe hits. That way I know it's not going to break. You know, it's just little things like that that they don't think about. I don't even know how the Chucky doll is made, because they sell a Chucky doll. They sell the dude from the guy, I don't know what it is, a pumpkin man. And he's got like a cloth hat over his head. I don't know. It's some kind of weird pumpkin thing, horror movie thing. And they got the dude from Saw. They got him. They got all these dolls on there. I don't know how none of this stuff's made, honestly. We don't know. Might be made just as bad as this one. I heard the Chucky doll was all stuffed animal. I kind of would have liked Annabelle to be like that, like an all stuffed animal. It would have been so much nicer. But I think she's cute. But she needs to be redone, definitely. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I tried to do this review as positive as I can. It's just not. It's not it though. Definitely stay away from that. Unless you're really good at redoing stuff, and if you want to spend a pretty penny, and only to spend more money to redo her, and make her look nicer. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, you guys. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll be back. Maybe with RuPaul Bear and stuff you love. We got so much stuff coming up, you guys. It's going to be amazing. I hope you guys had a great time, okay? Bye.